didn't need Derek a lot today. You saw some of the backups, Damian, but what did you see from them today?
Just a lot of resiliency. I know what those backup roles kind of like. You kind of sit around, you warm up, get stiff a little bit from watching the other guys play in front of you, and then they kind of get warm again. And Damian, Bo, those guys like that, go in there and just really take advantage of every rep they get, and that's huge because just kind of acclimating yourself to the speed of the game. And I think they did a really good job tonight.
Bill reminds you anyone of his size? He's pretty similar to Derek, right?
Yeah, I had to be a defender on their team. You get done tackling Derrick Henry for an entire 2 quarters, and then halftime comes around, then you got to go tackle Bo Scarborough. So that's just credit to Coach Saban for getting these guys in because they're just freak athletes.
Could you encapsulate coming from Ohio to here for Alabama Auburn then, and then what you know now as a senior heading into your final?
It's a huge rivalry game. I always I heard people talk about it, and they just you never really understand until you really get here. How divided the state is, and it's a huge game for us. So one big thing we want to do this week was keep the momentum going. We had a lot of momentum going from the last couple of games, and some big wins. So it was a big win tonight, and keep us rolling the next week.
Is it hard not to get ready to play on Thursday as opposed to Saturday? You know what I'm saying? Kind of keep it tempered down.
Yeah, you got to control your energy. You don't want to burn out during the week. It's obviously a huge game for us. Everybody knows that. And I know Coach Kiffin's going to do a great job of keeping the offensive guys calm until game time, and we'll go out there and give it our best.
What was it like standing there with your mom and dad for senior day?
That was huge. Just because how much Bryant Denny has really just been a big part of my life for so many years, and I know it's been a big part of their life too. They traveled every single game that we come to, and it's just been awesome because it's kind of a long drive, and it's just I know a lot of guys. It meant to a lot of guys to have their parents down there. Just one last time, Bryant Denny.
Any emotion from mom?
Yeah, obviously, I think every mom was got a little choked up at some point, and to have Coach Saban there, take a picture. I'm sure they'll be framed on the wall somewhere in the house.
Do you guys watch this offense get everything out of the day that you're hoping to get out of it?
Yeah, I think we did. We knew coming into it. They're a pretty good team. For the conference they play in. They think they're number one. They make a lot of disruptive plays, but Coach Kiffin did a great job of. We didn't do too many crazy things in our game plan. We just kind of ran what we did, and I think we executed the best that we could do. So there's obviously things that we'd probably clean up, but it felt good to really execute and move the ball, and just overall a really good team win.
Did you give Richard a crash course in the Iron Bowl rivalry?
Not really, but he's going to learn fast. There's no doubt. Coming from I guess me and him are in the same boat. Kind of not being from the South, but I think he's going to learn pretty fast.
Just for people who don't get to see him in practice, what do Bo and Damian bring in practice?
They bring everything they have. Coach Burns is a really high tempo guy. Really hard on those guys sometimes, and they learn a lot from it. So those guys are just like any other back that we have. They've learned a lot from Derek. Derek learned a lot from TJ. Just kind of keeps going that way, and it's it'll be kind of cool to watch.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, I told him we kind of made a deal. I was going to try to get 8 of them, and so I still got 5 more to go, and we got possibly 4 more games. So we'll see what happens.
Did you wait a little too late to get started on that, you think?
Man, hey, you never know what can happen in these last 4 games, man. I'm on the streak right now, so I'm gonna try to keep it going.
Apparently, nobody's ever returned 2 punts for a touchdown in one game for Alabama, and never had 2 games in a row with punt returns for touchdowns.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? There's a lot of history here.
I'm glad I could go down the record book somewhere. It feels good just to be out there and making plays for my team, and looking forward to keeping it going. Like I said.
Cyrus, overall, how do you feel like the team is playing right now?
I think we're hitting our stride, and we're just trying to improve every week. We don't think there's no ceiling for kind of how much we can get better. It's something you can pinpoint out from each game where we can work on it and kind of try to perfect it as best we can, just to get it fixed for the next game. We're going to do the same thing for this one. Watch the film and see what we can do better.
How do you think Tony played? How do you think Tony played tonight?
I think Tony played pretty well. Just going in there knowing his responsibilities and just playing with poise. I think he did well.
Would you like a shot on offense, taking a snap? Wait, everybody's talking about how freaky you are.
I be messing with Lane all the time, telling him put me in on offense. But anything I can do to help the team, I doubt I'll get in on offense this year. But I'm gonna keep on trying to make plays on defense and special teams. So
the first punt, did it hit an
yeah.
Alabama guy? Did you think you had to jump on it?
I thought it was actually going to bounce over their heads like the second one did, but I guess it took a bad hop and hit somebody right in the foot. But whatever happened, we'll never know.
Reggie said he had just seen about the Ohio State game and how that ended, and admitted that he was somewhat disappointed that you guys had wanted to play Ohio State and get another chance at them.
Yeah.
Is that something you had thought about? Also, just saying that you guys were 2, they were 3, and
Yeah.
kind of lining up for that.
I mean, it would have been cool to play them again, but I don't think we really care who we play. I mean, as long as we're in that conversation at the end of the year and in the top 4, we feel like as long as we're in a position to win, we'll be fine no matter who we play.
And you talked about wanting to go out,
Yeah.
big game. That sequence where you had, the 2 and then the defensive play. What were you thinking? It was like, dang.
It was all a blur. I was just trying to go out there, play fast, play loose, and just have fun. Just being the last time in Bryant-Denny, just try to make it one I'll never forget, and I definitely won't forget today.
I know you don't back down from a challenge, but you kind of
It was nice. Yeah, I mean, we did what we needed to do, played real efficient, and it was a good game.
Talk a little bit about Auburn coming up. You've been here 2 years now. Of course, you saw it growing up. So just tell me about that experience and try not to be ready to play on Thursday as opposed to Saturday.
It's a big rivalry game. We got a lot to work on, and they're gonna be ready to play us. So we got to be ready.
You excited about taking the field down there?
Huh?
You excited about finally playing in an Iron Bowl after growing up in
Oh yeah, man. It's like I've been saying, it's just continuing to live a dream of mine, and I can't wait till Saturday. It's gonna be fun.
You gonna have to teach Mulaney. He's new. He's from Oregon. You can teach him about the Iron Bowl.
He's starting to learn slowly, but next year is gonna be. I mean, next week he's gonna wake up a little bit. It's gonna be wild.
How nice was that touchdown he threw to him that he caught?
Oh, he made a heck of a play. You never know. He's always got a chance. Whenever I throw it to Mulaney, I feel like we got a chance to make a play, and he just did what he does. Went up, and made a great play, and I just gave it up to him, and it was really all him.
Some of the guys have talked about Cyrus and how athletic and freaky he is in practice. Isn't a big shock, these punt returns to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing the plays he makes, and I guess the fact that we take it for granted sometimes, but he's just an unbelievable athlete.
Imagine him as a wideout?
Huh?
Imagine him as a wideout?
I wouldn't. Hey, I'd take it. If they gave him to me, you wouldn't find me complaining.
How'd Cooper look out there as a quarterback?
Looked great. Did a great job.
The rest of what do you think when you watch all these reserves guys get in there for a big part?
I mean, they go in there, they play hard, and that's all. That's all we ask for. They look real good out there. They're playing real smooth.
Derek ties the single season rushing record for the team. Does the whole offense take some pride in that?
Yeah, I mean, we're real proud of what Derek's been able to do this year, and we just want to continue to help him do what he needs to do. And this team, he's a huge part of the team, obviously, but we got a big game next week, and we're looking forward to that.
That hurt coming down.
Looks like it hurt a little bit. Did it take a minute to get up? Did it knock the wind out of you or what?
Yeah, just knocked the wind out of me.
What did you think when you saw the replay?
I was excited. I mean, like I said, I didn't know I got my foot down, and seeing that it was really cool.
Richard, what do you know about the Auburn rivalry from getting here and then now? And will you investigate it this week?
Obviously, I've watched many of their games, and I know of the game with the field goal and how we ended up losing that game, and that really stands out to me at least. And I know it's a huge rivalry.
Did you know Cyrus had those kind of moves on punt return?
Yeah, I know. He's always doing that in practice, so it wasn't surprising to me.
Is it good to see it in a game?
Absolutely.
Also, too far ahead, but he's looking forward to taking the field and returning there down in Auburn on next Saturday.
Absolutely. It'll be a good test for us, and I know us as a team we're really excited for it.
Do you remember watching that kick six play from 2 years ago for the Auburn game?
Yeah, I do. I was actually at my house watching it with my parents, and I was obviously at the time never knew I thought I was going to be here, so I was just in shock of it.
It was back in California watching it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, what was your impression of that rivalry when you watched it on TV?
I mean, just seeing on TV the atmosphere of the game was awesome. So just now being a part of it, it's going to be really cool.
Can you talk a little bit about the energy with the offense getting out to the huge start that you guys got out to?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, just in the beginning of the game, we had a lot of energy. We were calm and, just really got the momentum going and really helped us a lot.
Is that touchdown a good way to go out senior night there?
Absolutely, absolutely.
It was real simple. You know, everybody's got to do their job.
Do you know Cyrus could move like that on punt return?
Oh, yeah. Everybody already knew that.
How's it feel going into the next week rivalry game against Auburn? Just start practicing.
You know, it's rivalry week. Of course, you know, everybody got to come in and be ready, mentally focused. Starting tomorrow, we come in, you know, definitely on conditioning. You know, just getting that watch film, and everybody got to execute.
How do you approach it? Do you try to downplay it? Because it's easy to get too hyped up and be ready to play on Wednesday instead of Saturday. You know?
Everybody's, you know, just got to stay focused throughout the week. Everybody has to stay mentally focused. We got to hold each other accountable for that, you know.
Defense in Alabama, and the guys ain't doing their job. The older guys gonna let them know. But the whole time, like Walker and Sean Dion was in and all them, I was letting Sean know they like to cut, so you got to get deeper than you normally do in base. So and he did that. He might got cut one time, and he came to South, man, them guys are cutting. But for the most part, yeah, I'm into it. I'm always letting them know.
What kind of groove is this defense in right now?